Hi everyone, I think I need to make this video to get us all on the same page about how to use Gemini Pro and to use the prompt that I wrote. And the prompt that I wrote, you'll see it right here. For what purpose and what type of audience? That's the prompt that you need to use. Okay, so here it is, and I have a reference list from a project from last year. So I'm going to tell it to submit again. And I've done this like 4 times already. I think Gemini's tired of talking to me. And there's going through its thinking process. And it doesn't really think. It's just going out there. The algorithm is checking sources and whatever's going on. Okay, it's refining the audience. Here's what you need to do. And this is what you're summarizing. You're going to show thinking. Here's how it's thinking about what it's doing. This is we call it thinking. This is what the AI is doing and how it's going out there and diving and looking for information. You see all this? This is what you're going to be summarizing. You got that? You're summarizing this. And let me check to see. Gemini thinking, purpose, audience. And so here's purpose. Okay, you're going to summarize this. But this is the thinking of how it's getting its informations. And then purpose, you're going to summarize. What did it find in the purpose? You're going to summarize this information. Audience, you're going to summarize this information. Okay? Gemini thinking. Gemini thinking is all this up here. You're not going out and finding outside sources for anything. It's all here when you ask the question. So this, and you may have to go to this chevron and click it down. Okay, this is the Gemini thinking. All right, purpose. Okay, let's go with purpose. Here's the statement. Here's some purposes. So you're going to summarize the purpose. Same thing. Audience. Summarize what it's talking about. Audience. Okay, and here's those little nasty little icons. If you do copy and paste, they show up. Okay, so that's what you're doing. And then if you're going to provide feedback, you can say, this is the feedback I had in my interactions with this. It's not a Driscoll response, but it is. You're going to write standard conclusion, your appendix, different page, paid break, okay? Driscoll reflection, separate page. So this is kind of what I want you to be looking at. And again, for what purpose and what type of audience would benefit from information found in the reference list. You're going to use this exact prompt. You're going to give it your references list, okay, with no crap analysis in it, just the sources, okay? Again, the thinking, you're going to summarize the thinking, you're going to summarize the purpose, you're going to summarize the audience. Okay, so there's no outside work needed. You're not going anywhere else. And then I've talked about this before. You're going to cite it. Okay, how to cite Gemini. Title of your chat. Okay, this is for your reference list. This is what you do. For parenthetical or narrative, this is what it's going to be. Okay, so I hope that starts to clear everything up. I'm going to post this in a bunch of different places and even make it as an announcement. So have a good weekend, and we all know where we're going. Bye.